Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be getting new tires put on the car. Got the old ones off, and man, they're looking mighty thin. Yeah. So we're going to be getting an alignment after these are put on and installed. Looks like my toe might be a little bit off, maybe not. So the fronts don't look nearly as bad. They're actually still a little bit legal. These obviously aren't. And yeah, those are dangerous actually. So we're gonna get these replaced today, but first I'm gonna clean them up. Because they're going to be balancing the wheels, I'm going to scrub all the crap out from on the inside. Anything that could upset the balance. I've got some... new rubbers on and balance them. So that's a good deal. $100 at the dealer. So Les Schwab's wanted $55 a tire. Yeah, something like $55 a tire. And then the other Chevrolet dealer wanted $160. So I don't know why the discrepancy, but I only want the tires taken off and put on and balanced. You don't have to take them off the car. You don't have to get rid of the old tires. I'll take care of all that. We'll see. Well, the Z06 wasn't in there. I looked for it. They must have sold it. It was a nice car. I wish I could have showed it to you guys. Well, we'll be back tomorrow to pick these up. Well, we're just gonna crawl under here and take a peek to make sure none of my torque marks are moving. That one looks good. That's the alignment for the tow rod. That one's right on. That one's good. Yeah, everything's staying lined up. That one's good. That looks good. So we got tires back. Gonna have to clean them up. The rims are covered in tire lubricant. They look pretty dirty, and I can't tell if they're scratched or anything, so get them home, clean them up, and see how they look. Hopefully they're not bad. I saw a little nick in one of them. You know, this is why I don't like people working on my car. You know, it's not theirs. They don't have any pride of ownership because they don't own it. I would just rather do everything myself. So I cannot mount and balance tires because, well, I don't have a machine that can do it. I don't don't work in a place where I'm allowed to use their equipment. So I can't mount and balance tires myself. I can't do alignments myself. If I could, I would rather do it myself. You know, scratching my car, dropping the car. You know, if I drop it, you know, it's my fault. So anyway, let's get home and clean these up and see how they look. This is the kind of crap that pisses me off. Sorry folks, to use the kind of language, but you know, it really irritates me. I just wish I could do some of this stuff myself. See those scratches across the polished surface? That's from him running his dirty gloves over it. There's a scratch there. None of that was here before I took it over there. There may have been real fine scratches this direction, but nothing like this. Nothing from gloves. That one's really bad. Look at those. Jeez. Well, I hope they polish out. Well, in these cars, I've mentioned in a couple other videos, the color of the studs determine what your wheel torque is. My stud tint is blue, so these are going to get to 122 foot-pounds. If they were silver, it'd be 140. So I'm going to start them off at about 80. And then I'm going to take them up to 122 foot-pounds. Now when I take it out, I'm going to drive a few miles, maybe 5 or 10 miles, and then I'm going to come back and recheck the torque all the way around. Hey, so in conclusion, my thoughts on the Toyo R888r is they have really good traction. So I used to spin in first, second, and some of third. Now they don't spin in third, don't really spin in second. First, well, I haven't gone full out because I've been kind of working on the tune with the car a little bit too. So of course first I'm pretty sure I can get them spin. The one thing that I will say that I don't like about the tire, and I read about it on the review, but I wanted the traction over this issue, was the tires are noisy. So they have a road growl to them, kind of like what you'd hear with some of these four-wheel drive trucks. The growl, it's interesting because the growl goes away or is less noticeable at highway speeds. But as you slow down, there's a point where it gets louder and then it starts getting softer again. So the point of the intensity may change as the tires wear. I don't know yet, or maybe even with inflation pressure. I haven't tried any of that, but there is noise and it's noticeable. So if you're really sensitive to road noise, these tires probably aren't for you. The reason I picked these over, say, a Nitto NT05R is I didn't want a dedicated drag radial. The dedicated drag radials, from what I understand, I've never owned one, but from what I understand, they don't corner particularly well. As you guys know, this is my street car. There may be days I take it to a track, but 99% of its time it's on the street. And I like to have a little bit of spirited driving in the turns when it's safe to do so. So I like to have the cornering capability. I don't want the back end getting loose on me in the turns. So these are more of a track tire, and they have good straight line capability. So me, it was an all-around good tire, and so far I'm happy with them, with just giving that little trade-off traction for noise. So, well, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for my next one. If you're not a subscriber, consider that and hit that bell notification. Next video coming up is going to be taking care of the scratches on my wheels from the dealer technician. So I've got a little bit of new equipment and some different compounds I'm going to try on these and buff those out. But I'm going to save that for the next video. This one's been long enough. So, okay guys, have a great day and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.